into a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. That's some decision to start this game. You roll the dice on the opening kickoff, you steal a possession, and set up your offense with momentum. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking to pass, it's Johnson. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are... of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And now a quick 3rd down test on this opening drive of the game. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Has his tip hit the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this block.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Today. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
He hands it off from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. Muscles past the defender. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Pressure is coming. The junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Running with purpose. End zone ahead. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Going toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Here we go. And here's the handoff. Breaks an open space. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
A heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as a one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. It's Hardy. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
Caught behind the line. It's Hardy. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Brought some time, now lets it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. needs a completion here on 4th down. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow.
The pass rush gets home.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Here's that defense shifting again. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught
it. Important 2nd down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Hand off to the back. Fights through a tackle. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. The offense with some pre-snap motion. He'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And that's a first down for the offense.
First and 10 play coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a deep completion. And the ball is picked off. Tackled after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll try the left side with a toss. Some hard running there through a tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete. It brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Toss play to the running back going left. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Clemson.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Looks like one more play here before halftime. The back's got it. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now and start the third quarter. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a wide receiver screen. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch might pad your stats.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 81, set to kick it off.
He'll return it from inside the 5. The 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Zips it down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. He's looking deep again. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
First play of the drive now from the 25. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Send the back in motion. Handoff on a single back formation. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense operating from the pistol. Play action here on first down. Bring the pressure and down he goes.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Using his legs, it's Hardy. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, but really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down out at the 46.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the option play. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Well, that's exactly what this guy can do. He is a burner. Easily, in my opinion, one of the fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't have him accounted for, this is what he's going to do to your defense.
They're going to run the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Hardy. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The It's a blitz look here from the defense. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. That time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
But he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk because obviously the free safety is the last line of defense on these long pass plays. And he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise, you're at risk of giving up a big play through the air. Great job there in timing that up.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Pulls it in. It's Hardy. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. They continue to roll up the score. Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score. Clemson 31, LSU 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Fans on the football.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And LSU Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, and he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Working clock with the ground game. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Throwing off play action. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now. But you got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Hardy. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. That was crucial, Kirk Barnes. Something crazy. That should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the out. Headed for the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game, even when they need to be able to put points on the board.
And the Tigers will line up now. It's first and goal. And the back now goes in motion. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.